I would like to show you another position from this book because I think it's an amazing book. Now, why do I think this book is amazing? Because the author is clearly a trainer, and so he wants to give us his knowledge. And here I want to read you a couple of things that are important. He quotes two world champions. One is Botwinick, and he says, the ability to evaluate a position is just as necessary as the ability to calculate variations. And then he quotes Tal, and he says, without strategic thinking, it is impossible to reach the top in chess. But not only this kind of quotation are important, he really gives some advice on how to use the book. With that said, I want to show you position number 10 from page 10. Okay. Here is black to move. And the question is, you need to choose between b takes c4 or bishop take c4. Now, this question is tricky if you don't know endgames. If you know endgames, maybe it becomes a little easy to deal with, okay? But, in any case, pause the video and try to find which of it to move, b takes c4 or bishop takes c4. Let me know what you think. Okay, so before watching the solution, let me share my experience. The point is that you need to understand what's going on here first, right? And what's going on is the following, that this is an endgame of opposite color bishops. So opposite color bishop can be a draw also if you are one pawn less than the opponent. Here we have 2, 4, 5 and 2, 4, 5. So they have the same forces. And now you have to decide, do I take with this and I don't lose this, or do I take with this and for sure you lose this, right? To me, the answer is to take with the bishop. Why? Because you cannot allow this pawn to become pass, and then you have to sacrifice something in order to stop it. So I think the correct move probably should be bishop takes c4. Let's see what is the solution. Okay? And let's see. Okay. So this was position 10. It was played in between Durabaili and Gurel in Tashkent 2022. He says, with opposite color bishop, one extra pawn rarely decide the outcome of a game, provided, of course, it can be blockaded before it promotes. Yes. With that in mind, b takes c4 puts black on the brink of defeat, because the pawn is very difficult to stop. And here it shows a4, rook a7, then there is a5, king f7, and rook a1, and white is given a decisive advantage. Black must put his rook on a6 and defend passively. Most likely, white will gradually realize his advantage. Yeah, so he needs to block this, but you understand, it's 1 and this is 5, right? So you're using 5 to block 1. Obviously at a certain point why black will lose, because his pieces are less active than white. Okay, so let's watch instead what happened if the position is back like this and it takes, like I said, with the bishop. Okay, so let me find again the solution. Yeah, black should prefer bishop takes e4, because after king takes e4, rook d7, rook b2, king f7, and this is equal. He says with his active rook and the solid pawn on b5, black has no problem. Now, remember this, you must not, this is chess, okay? You must not believe what the author says. You must play it. So, in this case, I would urge you to play against a computer, maybe not at maximum level, at your level. If you are like 1800, try to find a computer at 1700, because sometimes 1800 they are too strong, or 2000 they are too strong, and try to play the position like this and see if it's equal or not. Also, the previous position I show you should be played, because also when it tells you that white has a final advantage, a decisive advantage, you need to try it out, because if you try it out, you will be able to see if it's true or not. In any case, I think the book is worth the price, every single dollar, because if you do the exercise, also maybe since the exercises are divided by asterisks, they have a little star under. 1 star is simple, 2 star a little more difficult, and of course there is 4 star that only a grandmaster can solve them. So eventually just read the book like doing the 1 star exercise, and that will improve you. And then you do the 2 stars exercise, and then that will improve your chess understanding. And of course, meanwhile, try also to see good annotated games, because that will teach you a lot. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.